and welcome to Delicious Sparkly Cakes. Today we're going to be doing a troll cake, which is really cute and fun to make. It's not that difficult really. You just only need a few things to know first, which obviously I'm going to explain to you during the video. And I made two-tier cake, but obviously you can make only one. For example, you can make only the head of the main character, which is Poppy. But if you want, if you have like kids that are boys and they don't want obviously the pink head, the pink cake, you can make with blue or green or yellow. I mean, it's up to you. So really hope you like it. Let me know in the comment what you think about it, and see you next time.
We're going to use 115 grams of butter, 115 grams of sugar, 150 grams of flour, 2 eggs, half teaspoon of baking powder, and pink edible gel food coloring. So first of all, let's start putting the butter and the sugar in a bowl. So we're going to mix everything until we're gonna get a smooth and fluffy mixture. Now we're gonna add 1 egg at a time with a bit of flour, and we're gonna carry on like this until we have used all of the eggs and the flour. Then we can add the baking powder and finally the gel color. I'm using pink as Poppy is pink, so I thought it would be nice. To make the cake, I'm going to use this bowl-shaped tin, which I prefer to use open it up instead to have them closed, because when I'm gonna cook it, I'm sure that the sponge cake is going to be well cooked even in the center. And to avoid that the tins will move around, I place them on these 2 small bowls, even though the cake tin comes with their own support, but I personally prefer to bake them like this. So we're going to transfer the mixture into the tin bowls and bake at 160 degrees for about 40 minutes. After the cake have cooled down completely, we're gonna take off the tins and cut them horizontally. Normally I would put some sugar syrup on the cake, but not this time, as I just want to make sure that they won't move around, and because of their shape I think it's more delicate. Now we can fill the cake with chocolate ganache. And even cover the whole cake with it several times until the cake is fully covered. So now it's time to decorate the cake. And what we need to do is to roll some pink modeling paste. On one side, the longest one, I'm going to cut a straight line, which is the one that is going to go at the bottom of the cake. So cover the cake with this fondant, which is actually Poppy's head. Just in case you don't know, is the main character of the movie. So we're gonna cut any excess dough from the top as well as from the bottom of the cake. To create poly-stuffed, make many cuts at the top of the cake, and with a leaf shaper or anything you find at home, something like a knife handle could work too, draw many lines to emphasize the hair effect. Before adding Poppy's headband, I'm drawing a quite thick line so it will be easier to add it afterwards. So now I'm gonna add a green strip of modeling paste around the cake. And to stick it, I'm going to use some water. To create the flowers that are on the headband, I'm using these flower cutters with some light blue modeling paste. And because some of these flowers have 3 petals and others have 4, I'm cutting the petals off. Again, to stick them to the cake, I'm using some simple water. Between the petals, I'm adding some leaves, which are made of green pieces of modeling paste and are really easy to make. Now that the top cake is done, I'm transferring the cake onto another one, which is in blue, and it is just the color of Poppy's dress. I've noticed that at the bottom of the dress there's a light green on it, which I'm trying to make it with some green gel paste and some water, and I'm going to apply the color on the cake using a sponge, which I use only to decorate cakes. So I dab gently onto the cake, and to make the drawing that Poppy has on her dress, I'm rolling some light blue fondant, modeling fondant, and first of all I'm going to cut a straight line at the bottom, and with a round cutter I'm going to make these arches effect. Then I'm going to take it upside down and damp it with a little bit of water so it will be easier to stick to the cake. So now we can attach it onto the cake and press it gently. With the leftover light blue modeling paste, I'm going to cut some flowers and then cut every single petal. I'm going to use my large cutter and a small one. For each big petal, I'm going to need 2 small ones, so I'm going to cut the small one twice. So I'm going to put the big petal following the arch shape and then the 2 small on each side. Finally, I'm going to add 1 dot of blue fondant just in the middle of the petals, and I'm going to carry on with the rest of them.
So really hope you liked this video, and if so, please give a thumbs up, and that's all for now. See you next time. Bye bye.